Hey everyone! Before this video begins, I just want to do a quick heads up and mention I messed up a bit. So before this video begins, I managed to mess up the video quality by trying to make things sharper by enhancing sharpness, but what happened was things got grainy. But the thing is, instead of redoing the video, because that wouldn't be a genuine reaction video, a good old friend and we decided, you know what? It's much better to just have the video go as it is. We came to that conclusion. It's probably better to just do the video. They suggested it's a much better idea to just do a heads up like this, just to mention that I messed up, and honestly, I'm so sorry, but I didn't want to redo the video. Like, it just wouldn't seem genuine. It wouldn't be a first reaction then. And that's not cool. So, you know what? Yeah, I messed up, and I apologize. I'm so sorry, everyone. But you know what? The reaction video is still going to happen. It's just going to be a bit more grainier, and honestly, I'd like to know your thoughts. What do you think? Just be completely honest. If it looks bad, feel free to say so. If it looks good, that's also fine to say. It won't hurt my feelings, because I know I messed up. But anyways, yeah. Without further ado, enjoy the review. And if you don't, for obvious reasons, once again, I'm sorry. Thank you again for checking out the video. Hey everyone, welcome back to R&R with Steve. That's reactions and reviews with me, Steve. Okay, so today we're going to check out the second trailer for Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury, and this was a bit weird because I had to try and get automatic English subtitles because there were no subtitles as translated, so there's going to be an English translation for subtitles, but it's probably going to look a bit weird. I just want to get that out of the way. So we recently checked out Mobile Suit Gundam The Witch from Mercury, the very first trailer, which was more like a teaser, or one might say that was more like a teaser if not a trailer, because we saw so many protagonists. I don't know if we saw any antagonists yet, but we definitely saw some really cool stuff. There was just a lot going on, even for something that was 49 seconds long. Even this trailer is only supposed to be a minute and 12 seconds, but within that amount of time, we're probably going to see more of what we saw in the first one. Yeah, let's just begin. Huh. Okay, that's actually, I like the music. Okay, I gotta continue going with the music, but dang. We definitely got a good look at the Gundam and the main protagonist again. I still have yet to find out the main character's name and all this. I should probably check out the website, because they do have info about the other characters, including their names and whatnot. I really need to check up on that. Really cool stuff. So that space colony that we saw in the first trailer, so this turns out this is the Academy. This isn't just any ordinary space colony in the Gundam shows. This one happens to be a whole academy. Basically like a school in space. Sci-fi, it's just insane, right? Anyways, yeah, that was one interesting thing we saw, among a lot of other stuff. So I noticed the subtitles might have been clashing with the music, but you know what? That's probably okay. We didn't really get much of what was going on with the dialogue, but once again, I think when the subtitles come out in the actual episodes, will be filled in much more. I think it was just impressive just to watch everything else going on as well anyways. Once again, just so stunning. All of it. And Haro returns! Okay, so probably a lot of people are wondering, what is a Haro? Or who is Haro? It's hard to explain what Haro is, because even I don't know much about Haro, but I do know enough about Haro in the sense they tend to show up in a lot of different Gundam animes. They're a reoccurring character. Think of them like the Mughals in Final Fantasy, or like Chocobos, you know? Like, they're awesome and they're useful and they're just reoccurring. I hope that helped. And if it didn't, I'm sorry. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's see, with a scarlet light burning in her pure heart. Huh. Neat. Okay, I'm just gonna go back because I noticed it's that mobile suit from the first trailer. The one that other folks were waving at. Okay, it's a really blink and miss it thing, but I wonder if there's like a really important protagonist in this mobile suit, or this mobile suit just a background character. It really makes me wonder, because we see it twice now. Maybe there's someone really important in it, or someone who's going to be important in the story. At least that's the one I'm thinking, but who knows? This girl walks step by step through a new world. Okay, I'm just going to go back a bit because I'm noticing some things. A lot of common things you'll notice in other Gundam anime. Once again, going back, there's a few things you'll notice in other anime as well as this one that are reoccurring, or is like, when it comes to a Gundam, sometimes they're really like, in the shows, they're always referenced as like something really awesome, but something only certain people can use. Like, not everyone can just hop into a Gundam and have at it. That's why they have the other mobile suits. That's the thing, it's interesting how they're kind of keeping with, I guess in this case, this one happens to be a cursed mobile suit, even though we don't know how it is. And that red does make me wonder something, but I guess it's something we're gonna have to find out in the show when it comes out. Also, this character, another recurring thing you'll notice in other anime is there's always a character, a mysterious character, might I add, who always has a mask. And I guess this is no different. So I wonder, like, this character is definitely going to play an important part. I don't know, as a protagonist or an antagonist. Once again, so much going on. The music sounded amazing, by the way. I like the music. If that's what the opening theme is going to be, it's going to be great. Once again, that music was great. Like, all of it, just so much going on, but perfect. I think this is going to be a great show. I don't know, like, what to expect. Obviously, we know the main character is going to this academy, and there's definitely going to be a lot of other characters. Some of her peers, I'm assuming. This other character here with the white hair, I have no idea if they're going to be like a protagonist as well, or an antagonist. I'm assuming they're probably going to be a protagonist. All these characters here, they seem like they're going to be protagonists. The guy with the long hair up there and the blue. This character we briefly saw. There were a lot of characters you saw briefly. There's that one character with the poofy hair. I wonder if they might be like an antagonist, or maybe if not an antagonist, maybe they're a secondary character? I don't know. Let's see if we can find them. This character, I wonder if they're going to be like a protagonist or an antagonist. They could be a protagonist or an antagonist. It's hard to say. Maybe they might actually be a protagonist, even if they may not seem like they're all happy or anything. Also, I have no idea who this guy is. It's hard to say. I wonder if he's like the principal or the dean or like the leader of the academy, or is he possibly also an antagonist or a protagonist? It's hard to get a read on this one. He comes off as stern, but it's hard to say if he comes off as an antagonist just from like just looking at him, because I mean, grumpy characters can be protagonists too. But I feel like this character might play a big role in the academy. I wonder if the character with the white hair happens to be related somehow to the one with the poofy hair. To this character. I wonder. It's hard to say. Oh wait, my subtitles changed. Oh no. I didn't even notice. Well, there we go. That probably helps. Oh boy. Gotta go back to auto-translate. That's the thing with auto-translate. We just get and. If anyone could totally translate or know what is being said in the subtitles, I'd really appreciate that. But yeah, other than that, just visually watching, this looks great. Like, the whole anime, I mean. Not just individual characters. That's quite a shield. Oh, that's another thing I'm noticing. Okay, so in Gundam IVO, they didn't really have Gundams with shields. Well, I mean, some did. But, like, one thing I remember seeing with a lot of other Gundams is they'd always have big shields and stuff. And it's cool to see that in this series. That returns. Let's go back. See, like, look how big that shield is. Also, the red makes me wonder something. But I don't know. There's something in previous anime, like certain ones, where there's Gundams with something known as a Trans-M system. And it's basically like an overdrive kind of thing. I wonder if that red is something, if that whole thing is going to make a return in this series, or is this some other kind of system? It makes me wonder. There's a lot I'm wondering about in this show, and I guess this is more of like an analysis than it is just a regular reaction or a review, but as it stands, there's just so much to look at. I mean, there's just a lot of cool details, and I'm just looking forward to the show. I think there's a prologue already out, so it's a 22-minute long episode. I'll link it in the description. And yeah, other than that, there's a lot of good stuff going on, and I'm looking forward to the show. In terms of story, I have no idea what's going to happen, but if it's going to have as much thought put in as the characters and the designs and stuff, and the music, I think we're in good hands. I think it's going to be a good one. Once again, I like that music. That sounds like it's going to be the opening, and once again, yeah, because like I remember Gundam IVO. I know I referenced that anime quite a bit, but that one also had like, the intro just sounded great. For the very first season, I remember, like, it really got, like, I don't know about other people, but it got you pumped and ready just to check out the show, you know? Like, it got me ready. The intro of that anime, of Gundam IVO, was just great. It was a great way to just hook the viewer into watching the show. And I feel like that the opening theme of this show is definitely going to be doing a great job. Anyways, I think that's enough talking with me. For those of you who made it this far, feel free to comment below any thoughts you have and what you expect out of the show. And which characters do you like and which characters you might feel a little skeptical about. And once again, thank you again for dropping in. Anyways, I think that's about it for me. Feel free to drop a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel. And also, yeah, have a great one. Bye for now.